always look forward to being more creative and innovative to stay in the space for long. Because one thing you will learn about digital, if you're not current, you will be forgotten very easily.
At least 10 million Kenyans are on social media, and 80% of them spend most of the day on it. This traffic on social media is making companies move from traditional forms of marketing to digital marketing. Today, we meet someone who saw this opportunity and embraced it.
My name is JANET MACHUKA, and I'm a social media marketer, influencer, digital strategist, and I also co-own an agency called Sparks Corporates. I know most people refer to me as the community lady, where I hold communities on Twitter, which is From Africa to Chat. But at the moment, we're also building it to be an academy, so it's called ATC Digital Academy. So that is what I do at the moment. I work with brands, I work with individuals, especially on the digital spaces.
She is a digital marketer. This is a career that didn't exist a decade ago. So what is digital marketing exactly?
The first time I heard about digital marketing, I actually thought it's this thing like you have to know everything that encompasses digital marketing. But I came to realize that digital has a lot of components. The moment you think about using the internet space to market, that's already digital, because you are using the technology to reach out to people, to connect with people, to talk about your business or your brand. So for me, I look at it from the point of using the internet to reach out to people, where you can use social media, you can use websites, you can use televisions and other platforms which are available there.
TV advertising is quite expensive, and the bills that come with the billboards are as big as the billboard itself. But we have social media, and this is how you can advertise your business or even yourself.
I've been dealing with quite a number of small businesses who are always wondering, how can I make a fortune out of social media? From my business, from the product I sell, and from also having the individuals to know about me. And one thing I usually advise them is this: if you are the owner of a small business, first think about you. How are you going to share the story of where you started? How did you come up with the idea? How did you bring it to the people? What kind of solution are you offering? On social media and digital, we say people connect people. So first, before you think about your small business and building its audience on social media or digital spaces, think about you. What are you presenting yourself as, and then how are you telling the story? So coming now to the brand itself, I think people should try their best to balance between marketing yourself and selling yourself. When it comes to marketing, most of the time we actually don't look at the sales when it comes to digital spaces. Of course, sales is one of the goals of marketing, but first you have to look at it. How can you create conversations with people? So I encourage small businesses to look at communities, to look at also having their employees and the founders representing the business in different conversations, be it on social media, be it on the TV, and also be part of other activities that can support the brand positively. At the end of the day, social media is a space where people need to be social. Even brands need to be social as much as they are selling something. So find a way to be social first before you can talk about what you sell. And I think that is what will always make people want to be around your brand, because you're not just selling and selling to them, you're also offering some entertainment, some information and knowledge towards them, especially if it's in regards to the industry that you represent as a small business.
I want to be a digital marketer. I think I have the looks. Yeah, I'm funny. I think I got something unique. So how do I get into the system?
First things first. Digital marketing is huge. There are so many components. You need to figure out which area of digital marketing you want to focus on. We have social media, we have content marketing, we have web analytics, we have data, we have other like video marketing and photography and all. That's part of digital, because right now so many people still do it on the digital spaces. So first figure out what are you going to do. But it's very hard for you to figure out if you're not going to learn a bit about them. So do introduction courses to the digital marketing, figure out what you're okay with, and then choose at least 3 of them that you can do. For example, I'm a digital marketer, and most of the time I work as a freelancer. And you might find that I can do management for brands, especially on social media. I can also write content for blogs, and I can also do consultancy or training. So at least pick like 3 things that can help you get some money, and also like connect with other people and create relationships. So that is one. Number 2, find communities, find the right audiences, the right places where people talk, and represent yourself. Another thing is, apart from just being in those communities, also find a way to actually present your personal brand. So that's now a way of also you building your personal brand, and also making people identify you and what you do. So it's not just about talking about you. Also look at how are you helping other people to grow within your space. For example, when you are starting, for me, what has really helped me grow is giving myself a chance to meet new people, to share them some of the information I have, knowledge and experiences in the digital marketing space. And then I also now created a community of people where I encourage different experts to attend. And then we have conversations on digital marketing and business related, and any topic that can actually relate to the kind of audiences that we have. So it's good to find yourself in such groups of people, but also make sure that you're representing your voice, your opinion, and also what you do as a person.
Now I have studied, I have followers, I have engagements, I have changed my bio to digital strategist. Then I receive an email from a brand saying, hey you, we want traffic on pages, we want followers, we want people to engage even in the most boring posts. Don't worry, we will match your quote.
Numbers, if it's in terms of followers, that's a totally different strategy you have to look at. If it's in terms of sales, that's also a different strategy. So first things first is looking at what possible strategies can I use as an expert to help this brand grow their followers. For example, if I look at the followers, I think people should not like push themselves so hard to think about followers alone and then forget what kind of followers are we building. And that is why, for me, I usually keep on saying communities, like I will say communities like 10 times within 1 minute, because I feel like that is where you actually find the right people to connect with. And then also segmenting your audiences when it comes to getting followers. Segment them to a point that you know who is your customer, you know who will bring a lot of fun and engagement into your space, and know who are the experts. So this will help you at least know what kind of content you're going to build or to share, so that these people can connect and engage with you. At the end of the day, I feel like fans are the ones who end up becoming your customers. So try your best to please these fans. Give them the right information, share them the right content, create catchy pieces, and also make sure that you're representing your brand as the owner, as part of the employees who are in the brand. And if it's in terms of the sales, I think when it comes to the digital, there are different strategies you can pick. Advertising being one of them. Marketing is also one of them, but I usually look at marketing as a long-term goal. It's not just like one thing you can do for 2 weeks and then stop. You have to do it often. It's everything that you're actually doing on those social media spaces. So it still narrows down to what is your short-term, long-term strategies. What are you adding in the middle in terms of collaborations, advertising, and any other marketing efforts that can help your brand find the right sales.
I have delivered my first job. That wasn't easy, but the client is satisfied. They are happy, and that happiness has reflected on my bank account. But I need some heads up.
My challenge is brands not understanding that social media especially is not like a place where you can go build numbers within a month or get to sell all your stock just because somebody told you you can market your products on social media and sell them. It's a space that you actually need to approach it from a gradual point of view. You need to take your time. It's like building relationships and friendships with your friends. You know, you can't find someone within a day and then be like, this is my best friend. It doesn't work like that. You need to take your time. And that still means, if it's for social media, take time to build a community of people. If it's 2 years, take those 2 years. If it's one, take that time. And at the end of the day, it's all about building credibility, trust, loyalty. So how are you going to build them if you're going to push it too hard? So be lenient, find different strategies to approach it, and also give yourself time to grow. At the end of the day, you realize that people will love a brand that takes time with them.
I'm working with loads of clients. I have mad engagement. I'm sensational. Can I say what I want? Can I have whips for the president when he messes up? Can I be controversial?
As much as you can have these millions of followers or millions of views on your videos and likes on your posts, there's one thing that will make people stay, and that is the trust. Once you break the trust of people, you can say, I don't know what, if be it fake, misinformed, they will come and watch it and see it, but they will never make an action or make a decision towards your brand. Like, for example, buying something, because they know you're just fame. This is just for fakeness, and they'll just leave you. Brands will start working with them, and then people now start pulling away from the brands that work with such kind of people. At the moment, I think the Kenyan space, people haven't really realized that it's going to hurt their brands in the long run, because I feel like so many people are so aware of brands that are that can be trusted easily, brands that care about them, and brands that can actually become the thought leaders in this space, because they're working with the right individuals who have the right reputation. At the end of the day, if I tell you for sure, brand loyalty has to go hand in hand with brand reputation. There's some brands you stopped buying from them because of their reputation. So imagine if you're working with the same people over and over again, as much as they're getting their pay, but you're hurting your brand, because the individuals are changing their behaviors, they're changing their perspective and how they feel about you as a brand.
I had a dream to be a doctor, then buy a car and bill for my parents, lakini KCSE ndio nani? Digital marketing itafanya niomoke.
Social media has done a lot, and for me, when I feel like the chance to meet people I've never met, the chance to have a conversation with people I used to be like, whoa, na huyu nitaimfikiaje, you know? But now it is so easy for me to do so. When it comes in terms of the value of it, I think if you were to tell me, or if I were to be employed in a certain media house now that I did journalism, and then I get paid per month, I think 100,000 will be okay with me. But right now, I feel like digital has really exposed me to a lot of money. But at the same time, it's that really taught me that when it comes to digital, it's not like a stream, it's not like a continuous flow of money all the time. Sometimes you have money, sometimes you don't have money. So I've learned a lot about planning myself, saving my money, knowing how to spend it too. So what it has done for me, apart from just the monetary value, is teaching me how to deal with individuals, how to deal with my money and spending.
Since it will be a while before we meet again, what advice can you give me to help me on my career journey?
Give yourself a chance to learn and grow. Don't push so hard to grow within 1 year. You want to buy a car, you want to buy a very nice gadget, and you know very well if you never had that chance, you'll work for like 4 or 5 years before you can actually get that. So something else is look at how you can build a sustainable brand, other than just building a brand that will be there for 2 years. One thing I know about digital is if you push too hard to grow fast, people will forget you very fast. So take your time.